Hello. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. I'm going to wait for some people to jump on. Hang on. I don't know if this is in here good. Okay. All right. So if you pop in, say hi. Let me know you're here. And we will start. Hey, Miss Penny. Hello. Hey, Donna. Whew, I got a lot to show y'all. I don't know if I'm going to show you everything because it's way too much. Hey, Miss Ruby. Hey, Andrea. Thank you for sprinkling. Yeah, sprinkle this out if you can, because I know a lot of us are talking about this app called WhatNot. And I know it's getting confused with, there's another app that I think Facebook does called WhatsApp. Like what's up, but it's WhatsApp. And I think that one is more of a messenger, kind of like Facebook Messenger. This is nothing like this. Hey, Susan. Hello. I'm good, Penny. How are you? Sunny, Alabama. Yeah, it's sunny and hot here in Georgia, too. Hi, Liz. Hi, Cindy. Hello, Kathy. Happy Wacky Wednesday. That's a good name for it, man. I have been running crazy. I've been trying to get on here and go live since probably about 9 this morning, and it's just been one thing after another. But I've been trying to get all this stuff together because this is a lot. Doing an auction's a lot of work. You got to take a lot of pictures. You got to measure stuff. You got to weigh stuff. But this is going to be a really cool way for us to do it now. Much easier. So maybe we can do it more often. I've been saying I'm going to do it more often because my projects, like behind me, all this, that's not even half of it. These are projects that I've made on Facebook Lives that are just piling up. So I'm hoping somebody can give them a new home because they're just piled up in my craft room. Hey, Bob, how are you? Kind of cool. You are lucky. It is super hot here. I worry about the dogs going out because it's so hot. Okay. All right, so I'm going to jump in because I want to kind of make this quick so that anybody that catches the replay can actually just hear the details. This is what I know so far. I've been studying this app. So the app is called WhatNot. One word, WhatNot. And I'm going to show you. Hold on. I'm going to try to show y'all on my iPad. Home. Okay, that's not what I want to do. Well, okay. I wanted to find the little icon. Okay. So the icon looks like, I don't know if y'all can see it real good on my iPad. See that little black box? It looks like two hearts, two yellow hearts. I know it's backwards to y'all, but it's called WhatNot. One word, WhatNot. It's a free app. It's been around for over 3 years, and I just found out about it. But it's been around for over 3 years. It's a social marketplace. So it's a social media page, but it's for auctions, buy, sell, stuff like that. So it's perfect for us crafters who create stuff and then we want to auction it off. But like when we do the auctions, I hate doing auctions here on Facebook. And here's why. I hate that there's that delay. So like someone's commenting a bid, but we don't see it. Y'all see it, but we don't see it. And then the auction ends and it's like too late, you missed it. I hate that. It gives me anxiety. So with these auctions are like 30 seconds long. So it's fast. It's really fast. So if you know there's an auction coming up and you want to watch it and you want to, you know there's something, because you'll be able to preview the stuff. And if you know there's something in there, you can bookmark it and save it so it notifies you that it's going up for auction, like, you know, in the next hour or whatever. you can mark it and or save it, bookmark it, whatever. There's a little button, you can like it or whatever. So, and it's gone. I mean, like, if you miss it, you miss it, because it goes that fast. I've been watching some of the auctions to see how they work. And hey Bonnie, hey Donna, hello, hey Paula, hey Misty, hey Nancy. There are a lot of people just jumped in. So we're talking about the WhatNot app. So I'm going to show you on here. You just download it. Now listen, I know a lot of people are weird about, not weird, but you know, signing up and giving your payment information. But it's like, I signed up with my PayPal. I just put my PayPal in there. So you have to sign up, and this is why. If you want to bid on anything, you cannot bid if you haven't already signed up. Like, you can go on there and look, but you can't bid because I've already spent. When you sign up, if you use that link that I added to the message that I was going live, if you click on that, it says it'll give you $15 credit. They're not going to send you $15. They're going to give you $15 to shop with, and it's legit because I've already spent mine. I bought some makeup I don't even need, but I was watching this auction, and it was stuff that I've seen at Sephora, and I was like, oh, I need that. So I got it. But here's the thing. I'm going to show you how it works too. But when you sign up, they give you a $15 credit, and it says that if you use my link, anybody that clicks it is going to get the $15 credit. And if you actually go and use it, I'll get a $5 credit. Woohoo! But that would be nice. But it doesn't matter. As long as you get the $15 credit, and when you go to shop, it will apply it. You don't have to have a coupon code or anything because it knows you're there. If you win an auction, there's none of that. Okay, send me a message. Okay, private message me your address. Private message me your Facebook. I mean, not your Facebook, your PayPal email. None of that. So the person selling, so like say I'm doing an auction and you bid on something and you win, they automatically go ahead and charge your, or invoice or bill you or whatever it is. Because I know this because I bid on something the other night and I won, and the girl said, yay, congratulations, Studio. She called me Studio. And then I got a little notification, PayPal, charged, you know, whatever it was, and it's done. And we have 2 days to ship the item, so it's quick. Everything's quick. The auctions are quick. The shipping should be quick. The payments are easy. There's none of that messaging back and forth and trading emails and all that. You do all that in advance, and they do it. But here's the cool thing, because I bought 2 things from her. I spent my whole $15 in there. And then some. So it does combined shipping. So like it charged me, I think the first thing I bought was $8, or the first thing I bid on was $8. And then it said down at the bottom, we'll pull up an auction that's going on now and I'll show you some of the stuff. But it showed at the bottom like how much shipping would be. So it said plus, you know, shipping would be plus $4.34. I'm making this up. So I won for $8, and then shipping was $4 and something. So it charged me that on it charged my PayPal. So it went ahead and paid the girl. They already have my address and all that. So I don't have to do anything else. So then I'm still watching, and then she brought up this eyeliner pencil or eyeliner crayon or something, and I was like, oh, I need a new one. So I was like, I bid on it, and somebody outbid me. I bid again real fast, and I won. But I noticed down at the bottom it said plus shipping, and it said like 78 cents. And I was like, wow, shipping is cheap. And it's because the system knows that I've already bought something from her in this auction. So I'm not going to get 2 boxes from her. She's going to have 1 order for me, and it's going to put the face powder or whatever that I got is going to go in there, and it's only going to cost 74 more cents or whatever it was to add that up, you know, so I'm not gonna have to pay $4 for every item for shipping. So it's really cool. It keeps up with all that. You don't have to keep up with it. You don't have to ask how much is shipping, because when we enter items into the auction that we were gonna sell or list, we have to weigh them. And so they're gonna know how much this item weighs, and they're gonna look at your zip code, and that's how your shipping. It's so cool because it does all that for us. So we don't have to fool with all that. So that's why I don't like doing auctions on my page, because there's so much work. And it's like you spend a week playing like phone tag or messenger tag trying to get information. So it's really, really cool. But I do want you to know it's been around for over 3 years, and several of the girls in my coaching group have been using it and they love it. The one girl that I signed up under, she's been doing it for 10 months. And so it's legit. It's not some, what is this? It's new. I don't want to give them my information. It's all legit. And you can give them your PayPal. And you know, PayPal has that protection thing. So it protects you. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Susan. Yeah, you use your email and phone number. I mean, and when you sign up, it gives you a username, like, it just makes up a name with numbers. You can go back in. You can't do it if you've got an order, like a purchase pending. Like say you like me, I bid on something and I won. So while that's still pending, it won't let me change my name, because that girl might not be able to find me if I go and change my name. So, but you can, like once you sign up, you can go into your profile and you can change your username to something that's easier for you to remember, or something that's easy. Like I may not recognize some of y'all on there if it's like Don something 67243. I'm not gonna know who that is. But if it says Donna, you know, Stone or Shields, you know, whatever, I would know it's her. You know, I might recognize some names. But you can always say, hey, it's me, so-and-so, you know. And if I see your message, I'll know it's you. So I'm going to pull it up. And then I'm going to show y'all some of the stuff. Because I'm all excited. I am trying to clear out my house, y'all. I'm like, this is my chance to just get rid of a bunch of stuff. I just got to make sure I got enough boxes. I've been going through I told my husband, do not break down all the Amazon boxes, all the boxes that we have. I'm like, I'm going to need these. I'm going to ship stuff out. I'm going to try to get a sale. They want sellers to do an auction within 7 days of getting approved. So I got approved a couple nights ago. So I really need to, and I can't decide on an auction. So I've got 3 in mind. I'm thinking about doing one for craft room de-stash, like decluttering a bunch of my crafting stuff. I'll do bundles. Diane was asking me if I'm going to do bundles. I think it would be easier. Otherwise, I will have 1,000 items to list, and it would just be easier to bundle a bunch of stuff and sell bundles. And I'm going to start those at $1. Now, I can't promise you no one will outbid you. So you could bid $1, and it goes in dollar increments, I believe. But it goes fast. It's 30 seconds, and it's as fast as, I'm going to show you what it looks like, but you swipe, there's a button at the bottom that says bid, and it shows a dollar amount. Like as soon as I'm going to show the item, I'm going to give you an idea. Okay, so I've got a couple of cigar boxes. I know a lot of people like to craft with cigar boxes. I have a few pretty nice ones. They're wooden. This is the Monte Cristo cigar boxes. I have 2 of these. So like, let's pretend this is an auction. I would show you, here's what's up for bid. I'll tell you how big it is if you need to know. And I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna start the auction. And I go ahead and start it. And at the bottom, it's gonna say bid $1. And it's a little swipe bar. And if you want to bid, you just swipe. And as people are, there's a little timer, there's a little clock counting down. And I think when it gets down, I think if somebody bids, it adds 30 more seconds. No, it adds 10 more seconds to it. But I think it only does that once. I'm not sure. We'll have to look at one and see. But It goes fast. And you might think, whew, and it'll show you, there'll be a little message right above the bid bar that shows who's winning. So you know if you need to bid again, but you got to be fast because people are quick. But it's, I mean, it's so much better than these on Facebook where we have to wait like a minute or two because Facebook's delays the message and we don't see it. And there could be people bidding and we're not seeing it. So, hey Deborah, hey Lynn. So let's pull one up and look at it. Okay, real quick. I go to the app. When you go to the app, I don't know how well y'all are gonna be able to see this. That didn't help much. I don't know why it's, oh, there it goes, okay. When you pull it up, go to the little home, the little house down here. Go to the home button. Well, I'm already there. And it'll show you if there's any lives going on right now. See how it says live and it's got a number? That's how many people are watching that auction. These are makeup, skincare. What's she got? Luxury bags. I need to find somebody with crafts. There's a lot of people with clothes, shoes. What? Girls' night? I think that's clothes. Swimsuits. Okay. Our beads will make you happy. Okay. Like hers has a little message up here. Pay maximum $8.35 in shipping no matter how much you buy. So she's got a cap on her shipping. But okay, so I'm just gonna show you all this real quick. So down here it says awaiting next item. But see, okay, let's see, hold on. That's showing how much the last piece went for. Hold on one second. Let me find somebody that's going fast. She might be going slow. Let's see. Okay, this girl is selling like skincare, makeup, something like that. So, okay, look, somebody just won. Let me try, I'm trying to get above the comments here and this light. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So, see that little yellow bid? Oh, well, somebody just won. These things go fast. Watch. Okay. Hang on a second. Somebody just won. Man, her auctions may not be 30 seconds. But see, it's saying bid, and over there's a timer. Yeah, she's doing like 10-second auctions. Who can think that fast? I'm not going to do that. But see how it says right here, ship, I know it's backwards. Shipping is $4.44 plus tax. If I was to go, I'm not going to buy anything, but if I was to go in and buy something, the shipping will go lower because it knows that I've already paid full shipping for one. So it'll give me a combined shipping discount. But anyway, if you want to bid, you'll see mine are going to be longer than hers. And then it pops up who the winner is. But that little yellow button, you just slide it if you want to bid. Okay, does that make sense? I think it'll be easier. She's going so fast. She must be like a pro or something. I don't know. I'll be a lot slower than that. But I think it's 30 seconds. And I think that's good. And 10 seconds is really fast. I know I couldn't even like read what it said that fast. Yeah, you can go as fast as you want. And she must have like hundreds of things to sell. But I watched somebody's live last night, and you can watch replays too. You can't bid, but you can go back and watch and see what she sold, or you know, you can't see all that information at the bottom. It's just the video afterwards. All those buttons won't be down there. You can't bid. You can't see what the winner paid. You just hear her if she says, "Congratulations, Amanda," you know, that's how you know. But I've been watching them and trying to figure it out. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a craft room destash, and those auctions are gonna start at $1. And if they go for $1, I don't care. I mean, you'll have to pay shipping, but you might get several things, you know, $1, $1, $1, you know, some will be, you know, somebody's going to outbid you on some, maybe, who knows. But I am going to announce, I'm going to give y'all a day or two notice. I'm not going to do like I do with my lives and say, hey, I'm going live in 30 minutes. And y'all are like, what? You know, I didn't see it. Hey, Janice. Yes, it's an app. If you go on my page, I posted where I posted just like 40 minutes ago saying I'm going to go live. There's a link in the description, and it says if you're looking to sell, click this link. If you're just looking to buy, they have a different link if you want to sell, because you have to apply. They want to know what you're selling. Have you ever sold before? Can we look at your shop? You know, all that stuff. And then they will let you know if you're approved or not. And then once you're approved, you have to do this onboarding training, which is good because it's 45 minutes. It's a Zoom call, and they teach us how to do this. So I still feel like I'm going to mess up probably the first time. But there is a practice, so I can do one that nobody can see, but I can practice and I can go back and watch it. So I'm going to do that. I'm definitely going to do that. Hey, Sherry. Yeah, I see, I don't have very many followers, so y'all might get some good deals if you're interested in any of the stuff. But I got to show you some of the stuff that I'm going to do. I am going to do, now I have to tell you, I am a compulsive shopper. My husband can tell you that. Let me turn this girl off. She's giving me anxiety. She talks too fast. She's like an auctioneer. She might be a professional. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that. But y'all got to see. I've been going through it. So far, I've only really gone through the kitchen mostly. But I do have my craft room stash. I don't think I can show you everything. I mean, unless y'all have all night. And I'm gonna bundle stuff. But let me show you. Do y'all want to see the craft supply, like stash first, or do you want to see the finished pieces that I've made that I'm going to auction off? Those probably won't start at $1. Some will. Some might start at $2. Some might start at $5. I don't think anything will start above maybe 8 or 10, but the majority will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. Surprise you. Okay. You're easy. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Amanda. Hey, Patty. Hey, Sherry, if I missed you. Hey, Kels. Okay. There's less of the finished projects, so I'm just going to show you. Some of these y'all may not have seen because I made them for myself. Like this. This has been hanging in my breakfast room for over a year, and I'm ready to change it out. It's backwards. I know it's backwards. Cupcake Bakery, made with love. It's pretty big, and it's wood. It's been hanging in my breakfast room on this big wall that I had. I love it, but I'm changing it out, so it's time for it to go. But isn't it pretty? I will probably, they say that when you do the auctions, you have to have multiple devices. You have to have like your camera, you have to have your, computer, your iPad. So I may be able to flip the phone around without getting too confused so that things aren't backwards to y'all. But I am gonna auction this off. Hey, Paige. All right, so there's one. I'm just gonna, hold on. Okay. This one, it's Let It Be. This was, I printed on fabric, and then it's on wood. And this one you could actually, it's two-sided, so if you wanted to get all crafty with this side, you could make something else. But this one's gonna go, it's pretty big. This was up on my fireplace mantle for a little while last summer. You will have to have help. Yes, I'm gonna try to get Callie to help me out with this. And she'll probably be better with the computer stuff too. Okay, so this one I just did not too long ago. This came from an antique shop. Some of the stuff that I'm gonna do in my home decor, it's gonna be like home decor / home goods. Not home goods, the store, but like home items. Items for your house. I could say kitchen goods. Hey, I have been looking for these. There you are. Okay, this is gonna go. I just, but I got this at a vintage shop, and I just decoupaged and added some stuff. This is gonna auction off. Anybody that likes baseball, patriotic, this is gonna go. It's a good size. This was hanging in our kitchen last summer. Let's see. This one, this one's been hanging in, where was this? This was hanging over by where my coffee bar was over the winter. This one's gonna go, I love this, look at that. When did I make this? I think I made it in February. Okay, that one. Now this, I know y'all in my private group are like, why are you selling that? I have 2 of these. Because remember, I had to make one for a sample, and then I made one with y'all. So my little book stack with the bird, I'm keeping the other one. It says, be kind, be true, be you. Isn't that cute? A little book stack you could sit on like a little table. Thank you, Penny, thanks. Thanks, Amanda. What was I gonna say? Yeah, we made these in our private group. Isn't that cute with a little bird? I have one of these birds also that's for sale, I think over there. Let's see. These are from last summer. Got a flamingo. It's like a flamingo float. I thought it was kind of cute. It looks like a float. And then this sexy lady here on her float. Oh, I love her. She's so cute. These are just little, you can hang them on your door or in your house somewhere. I do have I have an extra, I kept one, and then this is one that I made on the live, sun catcher. So I've got one hanging in the window in my craft room, and then I made one on a live. So this is gonna go up for auction. This one, I love this too. This little sign, it says inspire. And it was made with a canning jar lid with a little chicken wire. You need those by your pool. Yes, that'd be great by your pool. Okay, so this one's going. This is gonna be a set. I made this on a Facebook Live. These 2. Okay. It's got lavender. So that's gonna be a pair. That's gonna go together. I think these should go together too, because I made them together. This one and this one. I just did them at the same time. You remember these? Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Lisa. Okay, so that's gonna be a pair. Here's that extra bird that I had painted. The back's, well, the back's just plain. But I had it glued to something, so there's like some moss still kind of stuck to it. You could scrape that off or just glue it onto something or just sit it. He's cute. I got a lot of birds. Here's another little bird. He's on a little stand. You can't see him, but he stands up. Okay. And, oh, a little nightlight. Dragonfly. I kept the, y'all see my, I kept the butterfly nightlight. I love that one. I like this one too, but I'm gonna sell it. So, butterfly, dragonfly nightlight. You know the lady, the float? I made earrings last year, and I sold a bunch of them, but I have one more pair left. Cute little earrings. Do y'all remember the hippie van earrings that I made? And the flamingo, I had earrings of that flamingo float too. I need to make some more of those. I sold a bunch of those. But here's a pair of the lady, they're the little hooks. You don't see the hook. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, they're little hook earrings. What else? This was another one from our group, our private group. I have two of these because I made one for the sample and one with the group. Hey Sharon, hey Cheryl, hey Debbie. So I'm gonna sell this one or auction it off. Like I said, some of these things are gonna start at $1. So I just want them to go. This used to be hanging on the shelf behind me when I used to do my lives over in the other room. It's like a banner, but it's Sunshine and Daisies, and then it's got a daisy. I've got them split apart. You can slide them closer. Sorry, I'm gonna slide them closer. Anyway, daisies. Sunshine and Daisies. But I had it like draped across a shelf that was behind me. All right, there's that. And then, where did I put that one? And then these three. I'll probably put these three together because I made them all together. Do y'all remember this? They're little shelf sitters. There's this one, and then just the bird, and butterfly. I'll probably put these three together. So, but like I said, I'm not gonna mark them very high. I want somebody to use them, you know? They're just piled up in my craft room. All right, so that's all of that. I'll show you some of the, okay, because I'm gonna do 3 separate auctions. I'll do one that's handmade samples. I'll just call it that. I don't have that one in my shop, but I can add it. I have the file for it, Donna. So if you wanted to get one, I think it actually comes with more daisies. I just did those. I think I used the others for something else. I tend to take these kits and I dissect them, and I'm like, I'll use the bird from that one and the flower from that one and the this from that one, and I come up with my own little creations. But okay, so for the craft room clean out, that auction, like I said, most of the stuff, most of it is going to start at $1. I've got 2 cigar boxes. They're exactly the same. I mean, you know, sometimes they have stickers on them and stuff, but you can use your hair dryer or your heat tool and get them off. But my husband usually gets these, and I'm like, wait, give me those. I'll see them stacked up. I'm like, what are you doing? Don't throw those out. I need them. Okay, so there's 2 of these. Let me see. I'm gonna put here. He's gonna come down here and be like, what? You should see my island. It's just piled with stuff. Okay, some stuff is new. Look, I've got a 3-pack of scissors. I went on this binge of buying scissors because I'd always lose them. And I probably have 12 pairs of scissors on my craft table right now. So I don't need all these. There's a 3-pack. Here's a pack. Or it's 1. But it's a good brand, Singer. And they're cute. They're like cow. So And then I've got these organizers. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ones. They're little snap top containers. Hasn't even been opened. I got so many. This one. Okay, this is 5-in-1, 2 sets. So it's, see the little boxes? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, the big one that the 4 are in, times 2. So there's 2 sets. So this, I mean, this is probably gonna start at $3. And it may go for $3. 2 or 3, I don't know. One of those, but brand new organizer. I mean, don't we always need organizers for all the little stuff? Okay, but I have some cutouts. This still has the tape on it. This is actually a thick one, but like some of them, I put the masking tape on them when I cut them because sometimes that laser just burns through the wood, but this, it comes off. So then you can just paint it, but it's just got tape on it. I think it's got tape on both sides. Yeah, I'm not gonna peel both, but anyway. It's like a cutting board shape. It's not a real cutting board though, so it's MDF, so I would not put food or anything wet on it like that. Okay, so I've got this. I mean, I'm all about finding bases to craft with, like, you know, like an old sign or a tray or something that we can paint over. Whoops, sorry Maggie. I just scared Maggie to death. Like these. I mean, I have these in my little craft stash. I was gonna decorate over them. This one says wash your hands, bathroom, wash, brush, floss, flush. I just like the shape of the sign, so I was just gonna craft over them, and I never have. I've had them over a year. Do y'all remember the bloom sign that used to be behind me when I did lives? It said bloom, and I had all the paper flowers. I still have all those, and I have the bloom sign. So I have the ones that I put together like this in all the different colors. And I still have these that I didn't even use. They're super easy to make. It's got instructions on them, but I still have all these left. And I used all those to do my sign. It was just more than I needed. So I got a bunch of these to auction off. Yes, the cigar boxes, they'll probably start at $1 each. I'll probably sell them separate, so maybe the same person might get them both, but it'll give 2 people a chance to get one. Anytime he gets them, I'll try to get them on there. Okay. I have, do y'all remember these from Dollar Tree last year? These little wooden, or no, they're not wood, but they're like rolling pins, but they're shelf sitters. I'm gonna do bundles because I don't want to put this on there for $1, knowing it came from Dollar Tree for $1.25. But I'll do bundles. Like, I'll give you an idea. I haven't sorted out the bundles yet, but let's say it would be, one bundle would be like this, and this has, see these faux acorns? Can you see those? There's like 6 faux acorns and 6 of the little white pumpkins, or there's 3 white pumpkins and 3 orange pumpkins. They're like the velvet. I'd probably put this, maybe one of these, little mini grapevine wreaths. You know, I've been using these to make bird nest and stuff. I just put like a clump of moss on it, make a bird nest out of it, but it'd be a cute little wreath. I've got some of the metal ribbon. Did y'all see this at Dollar Tree last year, year before? I can't remember when it was. I never even used mine. So roll that. I have some fall ribbons, like bundled up. There's plaids, there's pumpkins, there's some more plaids. There's some different pumpkins, some leopard print. I got some more little cutouts. These make magnets. Those little black things are magnets. So you would decorate the little cutting boards. And I did some that looked like snowmen that were super cute. Are you going to quit crafting? No, I'm not. This doesn't even make a dent in my craft. I pulled all this stuff out and you can't even tell. No, I'm not going to quit crafting, but I've got to. It's bad. It's really bad. Everything is overflowing. I have ribbon out the yin yang. And listen, I know we all have a lot of ribbon, but we still buy it, you know? And I'm just gonna hold up this real quick. Hold on. But no, there's more. There's two of these. It's like a paddle. It's like a kind of like a cutting board type thing. Hey, Kay. So, those flowers will not go back on your wall. No, they're still on my wall. I have, I don't know, maybe 12 that go with my bloom sign. But it was a pack of like, it might have been a pack of 25, and I didn't need all those. So somebody else might be able to use them. So yeah, this is all excess. Trust me. Like these, I still have 2 more upstairs. You didn't think I wouldn't give them all away, did you? I got this little birdie shelf sitter. I was gonna cover it. It says stay humble, but I thought it'd be fun to, confession time. Hey, girl. Yeah, you can't tell. You cannot tell that I pulled stuff out. And I can do an auction and sell off a bunch of stuff, and you still can't tell. I didn't even make a dent in it. It's really bad. Okay, I have another bundle of faux acorns and pumpkins and the little mini grapevine wreath. Hold on, let me set some of this stuff over here. Okay, let me show you. Okay, I've got several bundles of this ribbon. They're all different, but no, not all different. But what I did, they're half-yard strips, so 18 inches each. Now, and this shows you what they all look like. There's stripes, there's solids, just different colors. Diana's commenting something. Maybe she'll pop in here in a minute. Hey, Lori. Hey, Charlene. Okay, so let me just show y'all. I went in and I cut, they're 18-inch strips. So they're half-yard strips, and each one has 6 strips. So what is that? 3 yards? And I figured nobody wants 3 yards of the same one. I mean, unless you're making a bow or something, but we all make messy bows, so we just need strips. Okay, y'all, wait till you see this. Okay, I've got, these are just random. I just added a bunch of colors. These are blues and browns. I have a ton. Oh, well, here's some more fall ribbon. These are really pretty summer colors. These are plaids, mostly plaids, stripes. Yeah, plaids and stripes, all different kinds. I have a ton of patriotic bundles like this. Hold on. These have some of that patriotic, like American flag ribbon. These, some with polka dots, some different polka dots. This one has like stripes and checks and flag, all different. I'll turn that way. So anyway, a bunch of patriotic. There's another one. A lot of patriotic, y'all. Okay. These right here, these bundles, and like I said, I'm just going to bundle a bunch of stuff together. You know, I'm not going to just sell one, but nobody wants that. Nobody's got time for all that. These right here, I mean, these could be Christmas if you wanted them to, because like it's like red and greens, but I think of watermelon when I see like the red and the green and the white. And then it's got this one stripe. It's got pink and green and white. But I think this would be cute on like a watermelon project, like a little summer sign. I think that'd be cute. Christmas, I mean, yeah. So it could be Christmas or a summer like watermelon project. Okay, I have, I showed you this. I have another one of these. Y'all know this little water bottle that I always say that I always forget to close my wet wipes. So I have to, you just fill it with water and then you just like take your little paper towel, your wet wipe or whatever, and you just pump and it boosts water up there. I have another one of these. I gave some of these away in Happy Mail. All right, there's a ton of ribbon. I have a ton of napkins too. Here's another fall bundle. This is another one of those little wreaths. There's like a dozen little wooden beads, like black, brown, and white. There's some of the faux acorns. There's some of those little wooden apples. There's some fall ribbon. There's a whole bunch of stuff in this one. I've got some little wood cutouts of birds and hearts. I think these were lovebirds. I think these might have been like Happy Mail giveaways. I used to use some of this for Happy Mail, but seriously, I mean, I could be given Happy Mail for forever on these. Here's some little felt cupcakes. I just saw. These would be cute with this little wooden rolling pin. Isn't that cute? These will have to go together. There's some more of those little, they're little stickers. Laugh, cherish, love. I got a lot of stickers too. Let's see. I've got pumpkin stickers. I've got like alphabet stickers. These are cool because they're clear. They're on clear. Like if you peel them, you only see like the number or the letter, so you can like spell out something. You don't have to worry about it being a white background. They're clear. What's in here? All kinds of, tons of. I don't even know where I got some of this stuff. I didn't even realize I had some of it. Okay, let me show you. There's some more felt cupcakes. Some more of the little magnets you can make. Okay, napkins. I have a lot of fall. Okay, hey Donna. Hey Christine. Okay, so look at these. I'll do bundles of the napkins. Oh, it's pretty. Okay, I don't want to show the same ones over, but let's see. Like leopard prints. These are so pretty. These I love. These little shaped ones. I love blue pumpkins. There's more fall ribbon. Hang on, Maggie. This one is not any particular holiday. It's like bowls, but I just love the colors. Okay, we've already seen that one. Here's an acorn napkin. Isn't that cute? Another acorn. Let's see, we've seen that one. Here's an orange pumpkin. This one is cool. I did lots of projects with these, and I actually gave some as Happy Mail. Look at this napkin. Hold on. Which way does it go? I don't want to tear it. Anyway, it's one of those die cut napkins, so it's shaped, but it opens up into 4. Oh, wrong side. But you get 4 napkins. I mean, you get 4 pumpkins. 4 napkins. You get 4 pumpkins on 1 napkin. These also, you get 4 pumpkins. So, and the same with the blue, I think. I'm pretty sure. So anyway, I got some cool, this one's more blues. I love blue pumpkins. Okay. Oh, and that's not all of it. Anyway, lots of fall napkins. You get the idea, okay? You get the idea. And then this bundle is like summer napkins, fall, you know, like beach. It's different on the side, the little herons. I like these, that's pretty. So just a mixture. I think there's some spring ones in here. There's that butterfly that's so pretty. Seahorses, bees, bumblebees. So anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on that. This is all nautical, little wood cutouts. There's sea turtles, seashells, whales. What else? I don't know what else is in there. The whales have a clothespin attached to them. Let's see. Different. So anyway, you get the idea. Here's a pack, a couple of packs of butterfly, cardstock butterflies. Okay, I've seen people craft with these. These are actually leftover, when I tiled my backsplash. And these are big. I've seen people craft with them, but they're smaller. Mine are like oversized. This is left over from my backsplash. I mean, look how big that is. I mean, that's a big tile. But I've got 2 of these. So I'll probably put these in a bundle. One with something cool with stickers or rub-on transfers, or if you do vinyl, or you could decoupage. But isn't that pretty? You could do like your family name or your home, your house number. You know what I'm talking about? It's so loud. So anyway, like I said, I haven't even made a dent in that room, but I'm gonna bundle these up because otherwise it would take forever to list each one. I'm just gonna do them in bundles. And I've been coming across kits like still ready to paint, but if it's Christmas, it's mostly Christmas stuff. So Christmassy stuff, I'm kind of setting aside because I want to do an auction called Christmas in July. So in July, I'll try to bundle all the Christmas stuff together and do a Christmas in July. And it'll be like Christmas and winter themes, you know, stuff like that. All right. But seriously, y'all, look at all this ribbon. It's gotta go. Oh, and I still have like big bags of ribbon that need to go. Okay. All right. So the last thing I have, if y'all want to see, if you want to stick around, home decor, home goods items. These are things that either I have bought, because I will tell you, my problem. I told y'all the other night, I used to shop for a beach house that we don't even own. Because my husband tricked me. He was like, hey, look at this. He handed me the phone. Hey, look at this. And it was a condo for sale. This was years ago. And I was like, it's for sale. And he's like, I know, wouldn't that be nice? And I was like, oh, he's thinking about buying a condo. So every time I was out and I saw something beachy, I would buy it and I'd put it away. So in our house, like my son's old bedroom has turned into that catch-all room, like home decor stuff. And then I have a room downstairs in the basement, a storage room back there that's like all my Christmas and fall. And now it's turned into like rugs and, you know, home decor stuff, things I take down a picture and I replace it with something else. I just need to start getting rid of stuff. And to make it worse, we also have a mini warehouse, a storage unit, like a mile up the road, 2 miles up the road. And it's full of stuff too. And he's like, this has got to go. And so I just have a hard time letting go of it, even though I'm like, well, I don't know where I would put it. And I've run out of wall space or it doesn't go with my kitchen or whatever. You're going to see when I show you all this home stuff. I used to have this huge obsession. I still love the color turquoise. I'll give you an idea. I would buy anything and everything. Look, this is the tag. Well, that's not the tag. This is actually the little chalk. It came with 2 pieces of chalk. It was 2 canisters and the lid busted on one. It got knocked off and busted. But it's a chalkboard. And it comes with 2, and it's got the rooster on top. It does have a tiny, where is it at? It's on the back. There's a tiny, I just noticed it. I may have done it today, I don't know. There's a tiny little chip right there, but it's on the back side of the lid. But, you know when you have one big canister, you can either like pick do you use flour more, sugar more? I say cookies, but you could change that. I just wrote cookies on it. But it's gotta go. Cause I mean, it's big and it's taking up space and I don't have anywhere to put it. So I have pulled out things that I have bought and not used. Like I might have bought them for that beach house. No, I don't think there's anything here still. I think I've sold everything. We have a local Facebook page that's an auction just for local ladies here. And it's easy because we just pick up at each other's house. So a lot of it's gone. Hey, Carla. Hey, Judy. How do we get to watch and bid on auctions? So if you go on my page, I post it, and I don't think I posted it in this description, but on my page, that I've made a couple posts the past day or two talking about WhatNot, and there's a link in there, and if you click on it, it takes you to the app. I think it'll tell you to download the app. It might show you a QR code, and all you do is take a picture of that. And how did I do that? Hey. Okay. Anyway, no, I'm live. You're watching live. There's the live. But you can come back and watch the replay if you missed the beginning, because I showed a bunch of stuff. But yeah, if you click on my link and go in, it'll give you a $15 credit so that when the first time you buy, I've already spent mine, but you can spend it on auctions in there. So once you go in there, look for me, my name, because when you sign up, it's going to give you a name with numbers on it. And once you get it signed up, get it in there, you can go to your profile. Just click on the bottom, you'll see a little profile button with your picture. You can add your picture. And it'll give you the option to change your username. Do that first. Because they're going to give you some name with numbers, and it's like a prisoner number or something. I don't know. But mine on there is Studio J Company Jen. All one word, Jen. But look for me and follow me, because you'll be able to see my auctions. And if you see one that's coming up, there's a little bookmark or little symbol, and you can tap it and it'll remind you when it's coming up. But let me just show you a couple of things that are going to be in the because I'm gonna do 3 auctions. I'm gonna do craft room, D-stash, painted, or samples, you know, examples made on Facebook Lives. And okay, Susan, come back and catch the end if you want to, later or tomorrow. Okay, so here's some of the home decor. It should be like kitchen stuff mostly, as far as I've gotten so far. Okay. These I got at an estate sale. They're those silicone baking cups. They'll probably start at $1. There's 12 in here. It hasn't even been opened. These are cool because they're reusable. So I've got these. I've got these little, okay, if you like bumblebees, there's a lot of things here, I believe, that are bumblebee. These measuring cups, they're ceramic. They're from Kirkland's, but they've got like the honeycomb. Can you see the print on, or they're embossed? Here's the only catch. Callie broke the quarter cup. It used to be 1/3 cup, 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup, and 1 cup. Now, I probably shouldn't say that. It could have been Greg, but I think it was, I don't know. I thought it was Callie. I thought she told me she did it, but you never know. Anyway, I thought I saved it and I could have glued it, but I can't find the cup. So these are probably started at $1 because they're missing the 1/4 cup. But if you decorate, you know, if you have like a tiered tray or whatever, how cute would these be? Like if you did baking stuff or a baking theme or bumblebees or whatever, because they're so cute. So anyway, I'm just gonna get rid of them because I don't use them. I had them out with a little box of stuff I decorated with. So, okay, I've got this jam jar. It looks like a strawberry. Kilner is the brand, but it's almost like a mason jar, but it's shaped like a strawberry. I have 2 of these in my fridge. One has strawberry jam and one has blackberry jam, but they're so cute. But I never use the 3rd one, so it just sits there. So I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, these I have no idea. I've never used them. I like the color, and I thought they were cute. It's a set of 2 little, I mean, they could be soup bowls, but they're so tiny. They're melamine or melamine. Is it mean or mine? Susan, probably anything bee related. Okay, I'm gonna have to tell her to go and look. But these are so cute. They have spoons, but it's a set of 2. I'm not even sure what you would use them for. I bought them because I thought they were pretty. I tend to do that and then I don't use it. Okay, I showed you the cookie jar. I mean, it could be anything. I just wrote cookies. It comes with a chalk. It's got a little rooster. It's pretty big. Okay, so I've got this one. I'll move that so I don't hit it. Okay, and if you like bees, I used to sell these in my shop when I had like retail stuff. I feel like I have more of these, more boxes of these. They might be in my storage, but look. I don't know if you can see. It's a bee logo. Can y'all see that? The glare is kind of, and it's glass. They're glass. They're called coolers. You know, the kind of glass. But look, it's pink, green, it's kind of a honey color, and blue. Aren't these pretty? These are so pretty, and they're glass. Super, super pretty. That's just a good size. Okay. So I got these. Let's see what else. I can't turn this girl off. Hold on. Okay, I got it that time. She was just talking. Talking. Okay, and then I've got this creamer. It's got the hobnail. Isn't that called hobnail? Hobnail? I want to call it hobnob. It's hobnail. This would be cute with like little flowers in it. It's so cute. But it's a creamer. Still got the tag on it too. Now I bought several of these last fall because they remind me of something from Pottery Barn. I bought 3 and I'm keeping 2 of them, and I painted mine. It's wood. It almost looks like a furniture leg. Look. It looks like a furniture leg. And then this is metal. But I painted one of mine silver and I painted one rose gold. I just taped off the wood and I spray painted it. So I'm keeping those 2. But I have this extra one that's just been sitting around, so it's really cute with fall decor. Okay, these are super cute. I actually bought these just for a photo prop. These are so cute. They're glass. And they've got like the mason jar type lid. They've never been used. I just used them for a photo prop for something. So cute. Little pair of these. Okay. If you like dragonflies, look at this pottery. It's so pretty. This is when I had my turquoise fascination. It could be a planter. I had faux greenery in it. I think I had it on my porch, but I love how it's got like the crazed look. It's like crackled. Got those. These have the tags still on them. My husband just walked through here and I was like, I bought 3 of these. I was trying to be quiet about it. Okay, these are so cute. There's only 2. But if you do like a coffee bar, or, I mean, you could use them for something else, but they're super cute. They still have the tags on them. I couldn't pass them up. They were so cute. The color, and I mean, you could put your jewelry in them. You could put it like by your bed, I don't know. I thought they were cute. So that's a pair. Oops, sorry. Cutting board. I just used it for decoration. I just had it like sitting. I have several and I'm like, don't use those. They're just for decoration. So this is super cute. You could craft with it, or you could decorate with it, or you could use it. It's actually it's a real cutting board. What else? Oh, if anybody likes lemons, or if you like to decorate with lemons, these are really pretty. I've got 4 of these. I was gonna do them on my coffee bar because I decorate my kitchen. I keep buying all this well, I used to buy all this turquoise stuff. I like cobalt blue, like bright blue and white stuff, but I love cobalt blue with yellow, like with lemons. I think lemons look really pretty with blue, that bright blue. So I've got 4 of these. They stack neat, like this. So it's pretty yellow. It's not like neon yellow or anything crazy like that. I don't want to knock these over. Okay, I bought these. I think I showed y'all these when I bought them because it was like maybe a couple months ago. But they're the Pioneer Woman dishes, but then I ended up buying another set. So these look more like watercolor. They're really pretty, but the ones I have they have some of that bright blue. Hang on, let me grab one. It's right here. Oh, it doesn't have bright blue. It's got light blue. These are the ones I ended up buying after I had already gotten these, but I like these with that bright. I guess it's the red I was thinking of. But anyway, I'm gonna get rid of these. It's back. So I've got a set of 4. They're like salad plates, dessert plates. Oh, I guess salad plates, because they're not the big dinner plates, but they say we should use these as our dinner plate so we don't eat so much. That's what I read somewhere. That over the years, our dinner plates have gotten bigger and bigger. That's why we're all bigger and bigger. We eat so much. Okay, these I used to just use for decorative. We've never eaten off of them. They were just decoration. They're melamine, dishwasher safe. I don't think any melamine is microwave safe because it gets super hot in the microwave. But I thought they were pretty. They look like wood, but they're not. I have 4 of these. So, like I said, I had them on top of other plates for a little place setting, but there's 4. But yeah, they're not meant for the microwave. Oh, okay, these bowls, y'all, these still have a tag on them too. And I can't take them back because I've had them for too long. These look like ceramic or pottery, but they're also melamine. Is it mean or mine? Mean or mine? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. But they look like kind of chippy, but they're not. But they're a nice size bowl. This would be great for cereal, soup, ice cream, all the good stuff. And not much more. I probably will find more. I'm probably gonna start my first auction, maybe with just, I don't know, so many things. Mine, I think it's melamine. Okay, this, I got it at that estate sale also. I was just like, oh yeah, I'll use that. And then I was like, they've been sitting. I haven't even found a place to put them. It's 3, they're Wilton, 3 mini springform pans, like to make like mini cheesecakes and stuff. You know, they got the little clamp on the side. I can't tell that they've been used. I just thought they were cute. It's a pack of 3. It'd be fun to make little tiny cheesecakes. Oh, and then these plates. I don't even remember buying these. But they're so pretty. I love girly stuff because my husband doesn't care. My ex-husband, why he cared, I don't know. But if I bought like floral comforter, you expect me to sleep under that? And I'm like, when you're asleep, you don't see it. But I mean, like my bathroom is floral. It's a big floral mural, and he doesn't care. He's like, honey, I'm not looking at the decorations when I'm in there. I'm like, good. Aren't these pretty? They're melamine also, but they're kind of thick. They're pretty good weight. But I love the scalloped edges. I really don't even remember buying these, but I have something similar up in my cabinet, so I'm wondering if I bought 2. I don't know why. We never have a bunch of people over to eat, so we don't need 8 plates. Yes, everybody, you could do like, oh, you could do like a cheesecake sampler. You could do like 3, you know, like those you get at the grocery store. It has like 2 slices of different kinds. That would be good. Okay, so there's 4 of these. I'll probably start these off at like, I don't know, they're brand new. Maybe $4 or $5, something like that. Somebody might be able to use them. See, I told Callie when she moved out, I was like, honey, go shop, go look in your brother's bedroom and go look, because he doesn't live here anymore, so that's turned into my, Greg saw it. He's like, what's going on up there in Gin Goods? And instead of Home Goods, he called it Gin Goods. And I was like, I was gonna return some of that stuff. But I don't want to return it. I might want it one day and it won't be there when, you know, if you don't grab it. I've learned that. anytime I'm like, no, I don't need it, I go home and I think about it and I'm like, I gotta have it. And I go back and it's gone. So I'm like, I'll just get it and think about it for a few days and I can still return it. And then I'll lose the receipt or I just forget about it and I better go sell some more craft kits to pay for that. So anyway, okay, wait, I think that might be all. Oh no, these are pretty. I would keep these if, but they're turquoise. They go with all this turquoise stuff really, but look at these pretty, they're, I think they're decorative towels. You know, they don't dry anything off good, you know, they're just more pretty than anything, but it's 3 of them. But look, it's got, okay, so it's this towel and then the checkered, so it matches like the bottom. And then on the third one, it's just like this one, but look, it's got embroidered flowers. Can y'all see them? It's so pretty. So pretty. But again, it matches like these match my stuff. But I don't know when I would ever use those. Like I said, I used them for a photo shoot for something. But there may be more. I just need to go through the cabinets. But I don't want to overdo the first auction. I don't want it to be too long. Because I'm telling you, this stuff goes 30 seconds. I mean, you just got to be there in time, you know, when it starts. And oh, here's something else I wanted to tell you. So once I get it listed, I spent all this morning taking pictures of this stuff. So you have to go in and create your listings you have to create the auction, schedule a date and time, and give it a title, and then you put in your items. And you have to have a picture or pictures, descriptions, weight. I have to put in the weight so that when it goes up for bid, the system will automatically know how much shipping is. And what you see on the screen for shipping is going to probably be different from, like, if I live in Georgia. So if you live in Georgia, shipping will be showing up less than somebody say in California, because it's going to cost more to ship to California. So it's going to know the weight of that item that I'm about to put up for auction, and it's going to know your zip code. So it's going to tell you, if you win this is how much shipping is going to be. And like I said, if you buy more than one, it's going to charge you for that for the first item. But then when you go to buy, if you buy a second item, say you buy this and you buy that and that, every item is going to have different shipping, because it's going to know you've already paid for this much weight. So this is only going to add this much more weight. So it's only going to, you know, it's really cool. It's very cool. We don't have to figure all that out. We don't have to do all the math and back and forth and all that. So I've got to go in, and I haven't done one yet. So I'm going to go in and see. I want to try to do them this weekend. Today's Wednesday. I would like to do one on Friday. I just have to see. I'm only going to do it on Friday if I can get it all loaded in tonight, because I want to give y'all at least a full day or two notice. So if I can get one all set up tonight, I'm thinking the painted samples, the handmade pieces, there's less of those. I might be able to get that one fully loaded and be able to do that one on Friday. But as soon as I have it scheduled and all that, I will tell y'all. And you can go in, make sure you follow me, because you can go to find me and click on me, and you can see, hold on. I'm gonna show you, this will be easy. I'm not gonna pull up somebody that's talking again. So anyway, when you go in, you go to your profile, which is, I'm trying to get where the comments aren't in y'all's way, but down on the bottom, there's like home, browse, sell. I don't know if you'll have the sell button if you're not a seller. Profile. So you go to your profile. There's my page. I'm Studio J Company Jen. Let's see. You can edit your profile, so you can change your name if you want to. But do that early on, because they say if you've got an order, if you've won something and there's an order pending, you're waiting on something, you can't change your name because the person selling might not be able to find you. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, so what was I looking for? Oh, okay, so look down here, shows. I don't have any shows, but past shows, I don't have any past shows either. But let me pull up someone else. Let me just pull up. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up her and like shows. She has one coming up on the 31st at 2 p.m. and like, see that little symbol right there? It looks like a bell or something. I tapped it because I want to know. I want to be reminded because it's blue and white pottery. Oh my God, I just love the cups in the picture. And I'm like, tell me. So it's vintage decor, but when you go to mine, once I get some set up, it'll be there. And you can tap the bell if you want to be reminded in case you'll forget. And then after I've had some done, like we call them replays on here, past shows. So like she's got some past shows and it shows you the date and the time that she did them. So they're already over. You could watch the videos, but you know, you can't bid, that those buttons aren't there. But also, once my stuff is all, like she hasn't listed her stuff. She's created a auction, but she hasn't listed her items in there yet. Once your items are listed, like once I get all these listed, y'all will be able to go and click on it and you'll be able to see all the items, all these items and like starting price, and you can pre-bid. And they were telling us this in training. Like say I see these and I'm like, ooh, I want these, it's set of 4. And say it says starting bid $10. I'm gonna make something up. Starting bid's $10. You can pre-bid in case you're afraid you might miss it. What if I get there late and I miss it? You can punch in, it's kind of like eBay when you bid on stuff. I remember this from eBay. You can bid and it's going to ask you what is the most you're willing to bid. So if I said, well, okay, I would pay 20, but I'm not going to pay more than 20. I don't want, if I can get them for 20 or less, I'll take them. So you can say 20. So when the auction starts, say it starts at 10. Boom, it's going to throw your bid in there. But if somebody else bids 11, it'll bid 12 for you. So if nobody else bids, you stay at 12. Does that make sense? It's not going to immediately take you to 20 unless somebody bids up to 19, then it'll put in your 20 bid. If somebody bids 21, it's not going to bid again for you because you said you weren't going to go over 20. Does that make sense? That's how eBay does. You can tell what's your max bet or bid. Max bet. I'm thinking casino, y'all. I want to go to the casino. But no, it's, or you can just come to the auction, and you could just watch. And if you see something, just swipe that bid button. You can see, because it shows you the little yellow button says bid $2, $3. It has a number. It tells you what the bid is currently at. So I think once we do one, you'll get the hang of it. So, but I've been watching, if you go into the app, watch some of the live auctions that are going on. Don't watch that girl I just pulled up, because that was stressful. She was going fast. She must be like a pro at that, and her shoppers must be pros too, because that was going faster than I could keep up with. So, hey Veronica, hey Janice, hey Lisa, hey Nora. So if I missed anybody's questions or comments, I'll go back and watch this and see if I missed anything. Or you can just send me a message if you have a question or anything like that. But yeah, I'm going to try to I took pictures all day today. So I have not taken pictures of all that craft room stuff because it's so much. I'm just gonna bundle them up in little bundles and take a picture. And during the auction, I'll just hold stuff up. I won't be real detailed with it, but I'll just say, you're gonna get a bag of this and a bag of this and a bag of this, you know. And hopefully you saw this live and you're like, oh yeah, fake acorns and little velvet pumpkins and all that stuff. So, but other than that, the math part of it is super easy. We don't have to play tag back and forth. What's your email? What's your PayPal? What's your Venmo? They do all that. When you sign up, you go ahead and set up your payment. So if you win a bid, an auction, your bid wins, it charges, you know, whatever your payment was, you know, PayPal or your American Express or whatever it is. So, and it's done. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to message the seller and say, hey, I bought 3 things, or, you know, it's already giving you the discount on the shipping for any of the lighter stuff. So it's really cool. All right. So, I think that's it. I just wanted to show you all that and tell you, it is a legit, it is a legit app. It's been around for over 3 years, and several girls in my coaching group are doing it. And, well, the one girl that I signed up under, she's been doing it for 10 months. And she said, I only do like 1 or 2 lives a month, and it helps me keep everything cleared out. But she's a big thrifter. Like, she goes and thrifts and resells stuff. So I'm just trying to clear out some stuff that I've got. And maybe I can get more organized. So it should be good. Hey, Donna. Hey, Sarah. I think some of y'all might have like come out, gone out, come in, gone out, come back, and it tells me so-and-so is watching. So I may have already said hey to you. But hey again. Happy Wednesday. I'm going to work on this. I'm at least going to work on the painted the samples from Facebook Lives and stuff like that. But I think those will be cool. Did anybody see anything specific that they were interested in? Oh my goodness. I think once I get them listed, now I only have so many people following my page so far. So hold on. I only have 19 followers. So they said that once you create an auction, you're going to go it'll be advertised there. And more people are going to see it. So do a nice picture. Don't do a boring picture. Do something that's going to kind of draw people in. So that number 19 might change once I get an auction scheduled. They might see it and go, oh, hey, you know, I'm going to go check this out. So as of right now, there's only 19 followers, and some of them might just be doing it to be nice. You know, some might not be interested in buying anything, but wanting to watch. So you may not have a lot of competition. So you might get some really good deals. So, and I just want to get rid of some stuff, clear this place out a little bit more. But no, I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting crafting. I promise you, there is plenty of craft supplies in that room. And probably in my dining room table and in my garage. So there's plenty. I've been doing this. I had a paint your own pottery art studio for 8 years, and I sold it 16 years ago. And a lot of the stuff that I brought that I didn't include with the sale is still in my basement. So tons of stuff. I should just invite y'all over and just say, you know, just here's a basket. You come and let me know what you want. But yeah, y'all please watch. But I will let you know. I'm going to try to get one scheduled. So the link to sign up is on my page. I just posted it probably about an hour and a half ago. But you'll see it. It says WhatNot. It's one word. It's WhatNot. I know people are confusing it with WhatsApp. That's something Facebook has. It's like Facebook Messenger. Don't do that. I heard bad things about it. Yes, come with a U-Haul, please. And bubble wrap, because, oh, I got a huge roll of bubble wrap for all this, because a lot of this is going to be breakable. So, but luckily I sold pottery for 20 years, so I'm used to shipping breakables. So, but yeah, there's a link on my page, and when you join, go ahead and go through and sign up, because that way you're ready to bid right away. You don't want to be stuck trying to get your stuff, you know, filled out and get entered, and then the auction already started, and because it goes fast. It's going to go really fast. It's not going to go as fast as that girl's, but that was scary. But yeah, get signed up. And when you sign up, if you click on that link and sign up, it says that you will get $15 to spend in the auction. And it works because I spent mine already. And then once you, I think it said once you buy something and you receive it, I'll get a $5 credit to shop with. I don't get $5, but I get $5 to shop with. So, hey, if 10 of y'all do it, that'll be $50 to shop with. Because I know I could find something. I'm trying to find more crafter people like me. I don't want more makeup, and I don't want bathing suits and all that. So far, I haven't found a lot. But I'm hoping there'll be more crafty people on there. You got $10? I wonder if it goes up after I signed up as a seller. I got approved as a seller. I signed up just as to shop, and but then I was like, well, hey, I want to do this, so I signed up. So I wonder, well, right now it's saying, hold on. Right now it's saying new buyers get 15 to shop. Refer a new buyer, they get 15 to spend on your shows. You get 5 after their first purchase. But I think I saw something that said it's not until you could purchase something, but it's not until you receive it. But everything has to be shipped within 2 business days, so it should be quick. You got 10 too? You got 15. I wonder how they do that. It did say anywhere from 10 to 200. Did anybody get 200? Because I didn't get 200. I got 15. Because the first thing, when I first signed up, it said refer your friends, and they will get a random credit from $10 to $200. I would like to know who got $200. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I guess it was random. I wonder if they just, oh, and there's another thing. We can do giveaways in there. And in order to, like if we do a giveaway, I want to go ahead and tell y'all, it does this little spinny wheel thing up there. I don't have to stop and do it. It just automatically does it. And anybody that's watching the live auction, when that wheel goes off, that is signed up. So if you're just a watcher, you're not signed up where you're able to bid. You don't even have to be bidding. But if you're watching and you're signed up, your name is in that wheel. And so I've got some little things for giveaways. I want to do like some giveaways. So you'll be eligible for that if you're signed up. So Nora, I'm gonna try to go ahead and schedule. This will be my first one, so I'm gonna try to get it scheduled tonight and try to get all the pictures in, so I can go ahead and schedule it, and I will post it on my wall so y'all can see. But if you're following me on there, if you join on that app and follow Studio J Company Jen, it's all one word. If you're following me, it might notify you, but you can go and see my page. But I will post it on my wall to remind everybody, because I'm afraid of going in there and like nobody watching. I'll be like, hello. Might be one person, $1, $1, $1. Okay, it's somebody's lucky day. Take all my stuff, because that would really make me happy. Okay, yes, It is all lowercase, but I don't think it matters, because I'm pretty sure I didn't type it in. I think I did the J capital, but it changed it. So It's all lowercase, but there's only one N. I do Jen. I know some people do 2 N's. I'm 1 N Jen. I have a friend that's 2 N Jen. So that's how we call each other, 1 N and 2 N Jen. I'm simple. I'm a simple girl. 1 N, but there's 2 N's in Jennifer. I just dropped one. Okay. Okay, that's it. I'm getting thirsty. I gotta stop talking. Y'all, I'm gonna work on this all night tonight. Oh yeah, go back and watch the replay. But Donna, if you have any questions, just message me. It sounds pretty simple. Like I said, I've been watching other auctions to see how it works. You could do that. Get in there and look and find. I know there's categories and stuff like that. Find a category that sounds good and go in and see if you can see an auction that's going on. I was just trying to watch one. I had no intentions of buying makeup, and I spent my $15 on makeup. So half the time I don't even wear makeup. So, I mean, usually when I go live, I try to put some makeup on, but around here, I'm usually like a little troll, you know. My husband's like, what is that? Oh, it's my wife. No, I'm just kidding. So, I will post it on my wall. As soon as I get it scheduled, I'll let y'all know when. So you can go and bookmark it so it will remind you. All right? All right, I'm going to go. Y'all, it is a little after 6, so it's dinner time here. So I'm going to go, and I will keep y'all up to date. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.